Great awakening, light lords, and grand rising to those who have not yet awoken to the fact that your mind is what's most important. Because without your mind, you won't be able to feel and act within this realm. You have to acknowledge where your mind is from. Your sun, the sun that you see in the sky, is actually your mind. And it projects you here, it projects you here within this body so that it can experience growth and betterment through the simulation that we call life. You must get your astrological natal chart. When you get your astrological chart, once you get your birth chart, you will see that your mind, the light from the sun, reflects off of every other constellation and star that's within the cosmos before it gets to the earth. When it gets to the earth, it formulates you a body, and after that body is formulated, you come out of your womb, out of your mother's womb. You come out of yourself, you come out of your mother's womb, and upon coming out of your mother's womb, your head is soft. The reason your head is soft is so that these subtle celestial energies that make up your astrological program can beam into your skull and imprint your skull, imprint the neuromelanin within your skull, outlining your brain and your central nervous system with these specific traits and lessons and things from your past life that can be encoded into you so that you can act out and be the person that you can be within this realm. You see, the reason we have the word person is because we are a piece of the sun. We are pieces of the light. We are pieces of the light that need to be acted out within the human experience so that the universe can know itself more thoroughly through this infinite cosmos, through the chaos of the waters of Newt, through the primordial waters of chaos. You are here to be chaos and become ordered within that chaos, to make order. You are here to make order. You know, these religious texts, you know, the Bible says that the devil is the author of confusion. Well, that means that God is the author of clarity and order. So we must, when we come into this realm, we must see that all of the chaos, all of the ignorance that, you know, we have, the lower level states of consciousness, of being, you know, unconscious, and to our, you know, to subconscious and consciousness. We are here to take all of those states of consciousness and use them in the exact order in which they need to be used. Because before you come into this realm, you are actually all of those states happening at one time, and that's why they call it chaos. Because it's everything that's happening at one time, whether good or whether you perceive it as good or bad. It's everything happening at one time. And when everything is happening at one time, it is difficult for certain astrological energies to focus upon the realms that they have manifested for themselves. It is difficult for us to multitask when we don't know what we need to focus on at one time, at a time. So, get your natal chart. Get your natal chart. Get your astrological energy. We are here to overcome our debilitations and embrace our exaltations. When you get your astrological energy, you get your natal chart, it will show you things that you can use to know more about your personal life, know more about your personal experiences, your incarnation, your personal incarnation, your immediate body that you're experiencing right now. You see, when I first came to this knowledge, I knew about, you know, I knew about astrology for a while, but I never got my natal chart done. And when I got it done, I literally, like, start tearing up. I like literally cried. Like I was like, dang, how do people know this stuff about me? And it's because over thousands and thousands of years of human civilization, we have studied the stars. We wanted to know about the realm. We want to know how nature works. We want to know how everything works around here. And what does it have to do with human experience? So now people have formatted that into an automated system of knowing about the human experience when it comes to the stars, when it comes to the cosmos, because everything is connected with you. All is one. All is your mind. And when I read that chart, I was like, wow. You know, it broke down the details. It was like it telling me every single thing that I have went through in my life, like period. And I was like, wow. And it was telling me what things that I can do, what things I can do to change the cycle of me keep on going through these things, going through these repeated cycles of me not progressing. So what we must do is actually take our astrological energy, go online, get your astrological, natal chart and stuff like that. If you can, get an astrolabe and begin to study the stars yourself. Also comparing it to your natal chart so that you can know exactly what's going on in your life. Get you an astrolabe. An astrolabe is a tool that people use to map out the stars. And an astrolabe is it's ASTROLABE. You get that and you begin to study the stars and you begin to see, how the stars are moving and how they connect to your human experience. And you will actually begin to know that astrology is not pseudoscience. Astrology is not pseudoscience. I'm going to put that I want to put that on public record right now. Astrology is not pseudoscience. It is an actual science. It is point blank period. The science, one of the most important sciences that we need to know, that we need to start incorporating into our daily lives so that we can know things about not just ourselves, but about others as well. So we can know what types of people we need to bring into our lives and what types of people we need to keep away from us. We do not need to converse with and reciprocate energy with in order to fulfill our purpose within this realm. It even tells you your purpose in your astrological chart. It even tells you your purpose in your past life. What your purpose was in your past life and what you need to, and what you brought here with your past life, through your past life, that you need to overcome. So we need to study our charts. We need to study our charts and know our debilitations, know our weaknesses, know our strengths, all of that. Overcome our debilitations. I've been overcoming my debilitations. John Mashak has been overcoming his debilitations constantly and working his way to consistently do what he needs to do within this realm to fulfill his life and live in a state of fulfillment. John Mashak is here to live out and teach higher wisdom as an example for the collective consciousness. And John Mashak is fulfilling the prophecy that his life is encoded with. The writing that this reality has already written for it to be experienced, because all experiences, everything that you can think of already exists and is already being experienced. All you have to do is consciously connect with the body. And for us to consciously connect with our bodies here, we must study astrological energy. We must study astrology. We must study our natal charts. And we must study our debilitations and overcome our debilitations. I love myself, family. It's just a quick message. I need to get that out there because a lot of people, they think that astrology is fake. They think that we're not supposed to be doing this. But I love myself, and love is understanding. In order for you to love yourself fully, you must understand yourself. So share and subscribe. I love myself, family. Peace.